Thanks for joining us today with our special guests, Deb Way and Cecile Hunt. Thank you so much for being here. Deb, tell us what's going on. You've taken on some new roles at the hospital besides your already huge role with the acute inpatient floor.
Yes, I've been fortunate enough to be extended the opportunity to be the director for Hensley Behavioral Health and the Center for Individual and Family Development. It's allowing us an opportunity to pull together a very creative, knowledgeable staff and hopefully expand our behavioral health services to the community.
Which are so greatly needed in this area.
Yes, they are.
I don't know that I've seen a higher suicide rate. I mean, it's very high for the demographics that are here. So it's things that I know you must deal with quite frequently. So. Cecile, tell us now. You're up at 6 South at the Hensley Behavioral Health Center. Who are appropriate patients for Hensley?
Well, our age starts at 55 and above, and it's anyone that's dealing with transition in life that's impeding their daily functioning. It might be grieving. It might be debilitating depression because of grief or a loss of some sort.
And we're talking clinical depression. We're talking about not maybe just the
depression that impedes your daily life.
Yeah.
If you're not eating, you're not sleeping, you're not interacting socially, you're unable to function in your role at work or any other thing like that.
Yeah. It's really gone to the chronic stage.
It has.
And then who else would be appropriate?
People that are experiencing a cognitive decline and are starting to have trouble completing their daily task, bathing, dressing, and those sort of things. We can bring those people in and work with some medication. We have some great memory-enhancing medications these days that will really help to negate and just sort of arrest
kind of arrest it right where it's
Yeah,
at.
and so, I mean, it will be a slow progression, but it won't progress at the rate that it normally would without these medications.
So are we talking then with the Alzheimer's, perhaps?
Alzheimer's, anyone with dementia, and dementia is a symptom of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. It can be some vascular dementia where the brain is not getting enough oxygen, and that can be from a heart arrhythmia. It can be from strokes. It can be from just a lot of things that dementia can come into play.
And this is an area that's kept secured for the patient's safety.
It is. It's a locked unit, which means the exterior doors coming and going are locked because we do have some patients that are at a stage with their memory loss that are wandering or seeking, trying to elope. So we do have the locked doors just for the safety reason. We have visitation. I mean, families are welcome to come up and look at the unit and visit. We really, it's a really try to make it more of a home environment.
It's a beautiful, beautiful light and sunny.
Beautiful view, all glass wall, you know, and in our group room. And it's really hard to dispel that belief that people hold on to about mental health and psychiatric treatment. And we don't use restraints. You know, we don't do those kind of things that the media portrays. So as I say, anybody that
There's nobody chained to the wall.
No,
okay,
no, we don't do that.
We're not back in the dark ages.
No. We don't have anybody locked in a room or anything like padded room. So anybody that is interested in thinking that our unit might be of help to them or a loved one, they're welcome to call us, ask questions, or come and visit. Come and see what we do on the unit.
That's a great idea. Come and take a tour, see what's there. I know on the occasions that I've been there, I just love to see the groups that are together in the group room, and people are participating at a level that they're capable of participating
And we
at.
are so fortunate to have Patty Kalicki that is just, she is the greatest activities. She just really has a talent for engaging everyone, and they just stay busy doing crafts and exercises and arts and just all kinds of
Keeping
things.
stimulation as
Trying
much as
to-
you can,
that's right,
whatever
right.
the capabilities are.
Within a structured day, which is very beneficial for so many people. And It's just that the social worker has group with them, the nursing have groups with them. So we really just try to keep the patients engaged and busy all day. And as I said, you can come and visit, but we are a confidential unit, so you need to arrange that because all of our patients are kept confidential. And unless they give us permission to tell someone that they are there, we don't confirm or deny that they're there. So you're welcome to come up and take a look, but we need to know when you're coming so it's okay with the patients.
We'll have you sign a release that says you'll keep that confidentiality.
Right.
You bet.
Right.
You bet. Well, Deb, tell us what's going on your area, first of all, in the hospital on 3. Tell us what's going on there before we talk about the center.
Rehab is still extremely busy. We're very full at this time. We have recently hired some new people, some new therapists, so we're really pleased with that. We are constantly in a state of growth on rehab to be on the cutting edge, to make sure that everything that we could possibly offer to our patients is available to them. And I'm pleased to announce that we're still doing the VitaStem, the BioNest system.
The BioNest system is the most fascinating system. We've had that on our show before.
It is.
And it's truly, the $1 million man, getting people up and walking.
It is.
That have never thought they would have that capability again.
To me, even to this day, after all these years, it is still humbling when I watch a patient achieve a goal like that. Because I know how hard they have to work in order to have that.
Right.
And
it's not an easy task by any means, but with determination, and your staff is awesome.
They are.
Just wonderful.
Dedicated nurses. We recently sent 4 more nurses to the certified rehab nursing education, and they'll sit for the exam later this year and become certified rehab nurses. And this will allow us that next level of expertise, which we're always striving for.
Right. And I know the nurses are so proud of you, and you're so proud of them because they're always going forward and learning the latest techniques that are out there, the latest suggestions, whatever it is that can make our patients just be the best they can possibly be. So.
And that's our goal.
Yeah.
That's our goal. We want to provide the very best care for every patient.
And you've given me the privilege of several times interviewing folks that incredible stories, remarkable stories of where they were when they came into the unit and when they left. And I'd love to see when they come back to visit because they're so proud of themselves. And it's like, look at me now. I've done this. I can do this now. I can do this. So
when they walk up and they put their walker aside, or they don't have a cane, or they're in a wheelchair, and they stand up and walk forward to us, it's...
goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps.
It really goes beyond being like a therapist or a nurse and a patient. They're with us for about 14 days, and there's a bond there because they're so needy at first, and then they progress so well, and they come back, and I don't know who's the proudest, the nurse or the patient, or the therapist. Yeah. I mean, we all just
It's all family at that point.
It is.
It all becomes family.
And what a life event to regain that independence of being able to ambulate and to do things on your own and not having to depend on somebody.
It is. It's a major thing.
And I'm going to throw out here, too, that would be another thing. Once again, the confidentiality would be part of this. But to come and visit your floor, because it is not your standard nursing floor. You've got things like your kitchen that's set up. So the occupational therapy portion of it. So talk
we
to us
eat in
more
a
about
large
that.
dining room.
Yeah.
We have an ADL kitchen with a washer and dryer where people do their own laundry. We assist them, but as they progress, they become more independent. We have a huge gym with, all kinds of things. We have 5 mat tables. One is a high and low that we can raise and lower as we need. We have parallel bars. We have the ballet bar where you can actually stand and look at your balance and look into the mirror so you can right your body. Because if you've had a stroke or a neurological event, I may think I'm sitting straight, but I'm not.
That's where it's so important, right?
Right. So you look at yourself and you go, whoa, So they automatically start trying to straighten up and pull their trunk back. And the exercises and stuff is all about strengthening the core and preparing that individual to bathe, to dress, to toilet independently, and those things.
And as we talked about in the kitchen, then be able to reach things from the cupboards or have items at a level where it's safe for them to reach them, to understand their limitations as well as
and you know, as we're identifying kind of like limitations or things that are barriers, we start training with compensatory techniques. Like if I want something up there and it's not a real heavy, you know, we can use a reacher and bring it down. If I drop something on the floor, I can do that. So I'm not bending forward and running the risk of losing my balance.
Sure. And I know before everyone goes home, don't you go in and assess the home?
We offer that. We offer that to people. We do home evaluations so that we can help with furniture placement, make sure wheelchairs or walkers can go through the doorways in the halls.
Rid of the scatter rugs.
Yeah, buddy, they're gone.
We're going to talk more about this as soon as we come back. We need to take a short break, but we'll be right back.